Hi guys, welcome back to Cam's Tech Talk. As you're already aware that I do run sessions with different professionals, individuals on the interview prep, as well as on any of questions they would like to cover. And again, this is a dedicated session which I have recorded recently, where we're covering the use case scenario to help them on how to create a demo org. So the student has successfully created really good use case. And again, it's about the basics, no fancy. We use the ChatGPT help and obviously Salesforce Trailhead, previously recorded sessions. So I'm going to go through soon in the next few seconds. Right, guys, thank you, Carl and Aditya, joining this call. And obviously, this is our next session. I'm calling this session as more Q&A. We're going to go through many question answers. And what this session is about, how a person who recently learned basics about the use cases and how that person can improve the quality of the use case for the business, as well as this is a helpful session for any new admin or whoever is a junior admin preparing for the interview and they want to prep their demo org, which is a Salesforce environment, to perform that demo for either the hiring manager to show them how they present, how they create, how they gather the requirement type of topics. Okay, so where I've got Carl online, I've got Aditya online. So Aditya is still learning. Carl, he's got basic knowledge, and we're gonna crack on. And Carl, do you have anything to before I start your document which you have prepared? And I will
Yeah,
share the screen. And well done to you for your first achievement on this document. Is there
thank you. I was
anything
just
you want? Do you have any tip for anybody who is like yourself, basically, who started
mm,
learning and passed the exam? Any tip?
yeah.
I'm looking only one or two tips for them.
I think the big tip for me, what really helped me through the my Salesforce journey as a beginner is mentorship comes really. Find the right person. I find the right person like counts. Because I've
Thank
been
you.
trying to reach out to like hundreds of people, and some of them will come back, of them won't come back. So it's the right finding the right mentor really, because they will
No,
guide you based on their experience. It's like a shortcut,
no,
but then again, you need to put the work in. You
no.
can't just depend with the mentor. Yeah,
No, thank you so
that's
much.
my
But
tip.
I think we do have amazing mentors
Yeah,
within our admin groups, London developer groups.
yeah, yeah.
Amazing people there. But I think
Amazing people. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
more about your dedication as well at the same
Dedication
time.
and passion to how you will improve and learn
Exactly.
the ecosystem. Yeah, I have like loads of mentors. Sometimes they don't know they're my mentor because
Uh-huh.
it's just like I'm gonna ask them some questions, but I consider them as my mentor. They're like just changing my perspective in like how to navigate, how to be more successful.
Yeah.
But yeah, loads of mentors. The more the better.
Yeah, no, always, always. And
Yeah.
obviously, so okay, so what will happen now? I'm going to share my screen, and
Mm.
obviously everything is recorded. And the purpose of this recording is so we can help others, whoever would like to learn the sessions and they
Yeah.
would like to go through our recordings. It will be available publicly on YouTube. And so they can carry on learning from our sessions, new things, new tips. Definitely more than welcome for the questions, guys.
Mm.
I'm very active on Instagram messages or LinkedIn messages. If you want to drop a message, anybody wants to connect, I'm definitely I will take the questions from there. But drop a message
Yeah.
in to us. Carl is on LinkedIn. You can go ahead and take feedback from Carl as well. So he's very active
Yeah.
on LinkedIn.
I'm very active.
Free to get in touch with him via the LinkedIn. Only professional talks, okay? So disclaimer. So, but no,
Happy, happy to help you guys, but it's just like for Salesforce, please.
yeah, definitely. Right. So come back to our session call here, and I
Yeah,
can see yes, you did the format very well. I'm looking at. So guys, this is the use case in our. You can see our previous sessions, which is already uploaded on YouTube, and will be a second session should be on YouTube as well soon. This is our practically third session. I will try to put everything in one you call a playlist, all of these three
playlist.
sessions. It will be helpful for everybody. But we'll put the links in the description so you can go back and check it. Now, so Carl, who has done amazing job writing the use case, and this is about event management company. We don't know who the company is. We just made up a really good use case. And in the last session, I also mentioned how to utilize AI. ChatGPT
Mm,
or Gemini is your preference. I don't care whatever you like, whatever you want to use. We use ChatGPT. I will use Gemini as well in the future sessions, but definitely for this one, we use ChatGPT, both of us, and we created some amazing basic information about how to create a use case and what do we need. Which number one, you can see the heading new lead management and reporting. So very helpful because business doesn't know about the word reporting in Salesforce, but they do know they need some kind of reporting end of the day, right? So Carl, question to you. I'm going to ask a little bit basic questions
yeah,
from you. Why do you need a a purpose?
yeah. What we need purpose for this use case is just to identify what our end goal are, and how we gonna help this company uh implementing Salesforce. Yeah.
Any CRM.
And it's here. I'm sorry. I was like, oh yeah, and you
Sorry,
caught me.
I know we are all Salesforce people in
Yeah.
this world, but
Sorry.
again, it's
Yeah.
many times even in the social network groups, basically people comes up with, oh, is there any cheapest option as well? But no, I know because it's not about cheapest option sometimes, but it's about the
Yeah.
the support dedication, which Salesforce
Mm,
is actually very
yeah.
good. Okay. No, thank you. Again, this is the
Sorry.
purpose. Purpose is always the highlight. Why do you even
Mm,
need a CRM in the business? And again, it will be very helpful as a beginner. You want to talk to hiring manager or you want to talk
mm,
to a recruiter agency. Guys, I have created amazing use case during my admin exam, during my associate exam when I was preparing for it.
mm,
I understood the requirements and I written the overview of the company. I written the purpose of the use case. I know what are the actors. I know what are the flows. I know what are the presenting kind of stakeholder management. I
yeah.
learned these things. So now I know how to write requirements. So you sound very solid when you're talking to any recruitment agency guy or to the hiring manager. I'm sure they will be happy to see your
Yeah.
achievements, what you've done during the admin. Okay, you during your admin journey. Now, actors. So we have sales team and project managers, and then secondary you have contractors. What we're trying to say here in event management company, what they do is they organize the events and they have the location. They have actors within the company, and they have sole traders, which are
Mm,
independent or freelancers. So that's what we call
contractor.
contractors in this world. Now, how am I going to adjust this information in CRM? That will be a second talk when we talk to the trainers and work on it to implement this solution. Okay. So precondition CRM system is operation with module lead tracking, lead management, contracted database, and project tracking. So definitely each event project is a project life cycle for us as a company because I'm getting a new lead and we organizing the lead and then we want to track when the dates, what are the dates. Yeah. So what do you think? Why do we need the main flow, lead capture, follow up, contractor, event project, timeline? Do you understand this call, the purpose of these six flows and
Yeah.
what do they do? And I'm giving you opportunity to ask me things on it, what's not clear to you. But if you want to repeat the question, still okay, because I'm
Mm.
going to give you feedback on those and you're going to learn from it.
Yeah. So
Got
really, what really stand out to me with this like main flow is the timeline management. I don't really get it because I tried to, can you make it more like what's our goal here? The timeline management.
Right. So if I look at this flow, which we have
Yeah.
created, lead capture, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So lead capture is a new person we have connected, sales team has
Yeah.
connected with a new person, right? Now, I called a person as a sales rep.
Yeah.
How long that conversation, how much time I spent. Now,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I spoke to the person, it's a 5 minutes call. Hello, hello, introduction. I dropped the call. Now, do I need a follow up with the person? Does it sound like he's a potential candidate? I put that all information in the lead capture
Yeah.
in the CRM, all the
Yeah.
form information about everything. And now the person said, I can't tell you the budget. You need
Yeah.
to arrange a call with me. Now that comes down to a first level of time management.
Yeah.
I'm booking the appointment and we are tracking that time within the CRM. So
Mm-hmm.
what happened at the first call? I've written in the Salesforce or in the
Yeah.
CRM, right? Second thing, I created a task or I created some kind of follow-up email. I know Outlook does the same thing. I know Gmail does the same thing, but it's very individual level.
Mm-hmm.
But with CRM, if I'm a sales rep, I'm off sick today or something happened,
Yeah.
another person comes in, they can actually see what happened to this particular lead that I have captured in Salesforce. They can see the timestamps. When did Cam spoken to this person? What was the
Mm.
what is when is going to happen a next call? Do we know the budget? Oh no, we don't know the budget. And now think about it. Sales rep 1 and sales rep 2. Sales rep 2 don't need to talk to sales rep 1 because everything in the centralized location in the CRM. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why we're writing this kind of use case that you have written to manage the time. So the time is
Yeah.
spoken to one person, how many follow-ups, and all the time tracking until we convert that lead into a project. So once we have a project, now what day we decided to this is a lockdown project, which means we lock the deal now. We know
Yeah.
the now when do we need to send a follow-ups to the contractors? That's a time management. When do I need to send the follow-ups to the location people? That's a time
Mm.
management. What day the project is going to execute? That's the start day. Is it a
Yeah.
2 days project or is it a 1 day project? Is it a few hours project? We don't know. That's called time management.
Time
During the journey, we are engaging the time at every level, and every level, all of your coordinators within that
Yeah.
project, they are getting emails from the CRM. Guys, this is what's happening, and we need to
Yeah.
manage the time. And that's
Yeah.
why the time management of each milestone is very important.
Got you, Thomas.
Yeah,
Yep. Clear.
clear.
Yep.
And yeah, any other question from these 6 bullet points that we have, which is follow up and conversations and
Mm-hmm.
contractor? Do you understand the contractor database management?
Yeah. It's like gathering all the data and database. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y- am I right? There comes and the time of availability. Once we like put them in Salesforce, we can.
So basically, yeah, I can give you a little bit overview. So
Yeah.
we have different type of contractors. There will be.
Yeah.
It can be suppliers or it can be the workers.
Mm.
First of all. So when I say suppliers,
Yeah.
suppliers can be like they gonna they're going to come and execute the job for us. That's suppliers. Now, the workers, they're going to execute, they're going to build the environment
Yeah.
at the location, right? Now, when I add the information in the CRM, I should specify, are they supplier or are they
Mm.
workers, right? So, or are they internal workers? I don't know at the minute. But
Yeah.
the business, I do know I have three types. I have permanent workers with me, I
Yeah.
have contractor workers with me, and I do have suppliers. So we need to maintain that database somewhere in CRM. So tomorrow, if I need, then I have
Yeah.
separate sales coordinators who can call them. Guys, we've got new job is coming. Can you help us?
Mm.
So people will come and execute the jobs accordingly.
Mm.
Does it
Yeah.
make sense?
Mm.
So that's
Makes sense.
why. So this is the purpose of this use case. And again, as a as, when I'm going for interview and somebody asks a question, okay, what did you learn from the use case? They might ask this question, right? So you will say,
Mm.
I have created a flow. In the flow, I have created lead capture, the follow up, the database about the contractor, the event project, timelines, and completion. Okay,
Yeah.
they're gonna say, okay, where did you get the lead from? What methodology you followed to capture the lead in your Salesforce,
Mm.
right? So that will be your question. So
Yeah.
now, the question to you, Carl, what what is your strategy? Let's say you don't know Salesforce.
Yeah.
Now you don't know CRM. You are just a member in the team who are a clever person, I would say, in the business. And what's your take? How are you getting the new people contacts? And you are
Mm.
creating Excel sheet. So tell me, what's your take on this? Number one.
Well, number one for me, the leads, how get it from social media, website,
Good. Well
uh,
done.
i-
So first answer is,
inquiry,
yeah.
yeah, inquiry calls from clients, so
Good.
potential
Calls.
clients.
Yeah. So social media calls and any third idea?
Third idea will be website, I guess.
Yeah, website contact form maybe,
Yeah.
and yeah. So let's take these three primary examples. Well
Yeah.
done, right? So now think about it. I have Facebook, I have Instagram as a business, I have a LinkedIn as a business, and maybe social media for somewhere,
Yeah.
right? Whenever they send an inquiry, we have team who's managing, and maybe I have a third party CRM only to manage social
Yeah.
media, where we get everything in one place, which you want to feed into a CRM, right?
Yeah.
Or you get all the calls and you want to create a entry, right? So now your answer to the interviewer, whoever is interviewing, guys, yes. So I manage that everything. So we have three different sources: social media, inquiry, email, as well as the web form. So three different targets. And we used to get email in the Outlook and we create the record. Then we
Yeah.
have a web form directly goes into the Salesforce, because the web form is directly connected to web to lead. So that's
Web
your
to lead.
take. You have to say web to lead, right?
Web to
Now,
lead.
social media. No, I haven't connected the social media directly to the CRM because I was in a learning phase and I did not have the paid version of those tools, which I did not use. But technically, there are third party applications available. So that will be
Yeah.
your answer basically. So there are
Third
third
party.
party applications available, which I haven't used, but I explored via the YouTube or internet. We
Yeah.
can connect those third parties, directly feed the information, and create a lead for me
Yeah.
automatically. And those leads, the automation leads, I assigned in a Salesforce queue management. And this is the miss in this. So, miss means we do need, so we do know the conversation, we do know the lead capture. So, after the lead capture, we do need a queue management if we do create some kind of automation. Otherwise, you will have lot of orphaned leads in the system.
Mm.
And we want to track the orphan. Before we assign that lead to a owner, all
Yep.
the leads, they sit as a orphan lead.
Okay.
Getting this point?
Yep. Getting this
Good.
point, Cam.
Good one. So, our use case one, we have the overview as a purpose, we have the actors, we have the conditions, preconditions. Then, new lead is generate a project initiate. Then we have a main flow to be covered, and I believe that answered so many questions already in your mind. Now, formatting. So this is important, right? Because sometimes business have Excel sheets, which you have Excel sheet as well. And this is
Yep.
where the source. Is this come from Facebook? Is this from Twitter? Is it from my web form? Or is it via email?
Yep.
That's the source. Getting? And what day I received that inquiry. And this is for a managers. This is really tricky one. Now,
Mhm.
manager wants to know if my salespeople not messing around and they're just leaving the leads on the system and they're not actioning it. Now,
Yep.
you need to capture the date of inquiry, right? When any new lead created, the status should be new, right? If you're working
Yep.
on, you can change the status to it's in progress or you are already in the conversation, basically,
Yep.
right? And obviously, when was your last conversation happened? And this is what
Mhm.
we add the entries in the task management. On every CRM, there is a task management. I completed my task, which is related. Okay.
Yep.
Then obviously, I need reports. How many
Ports.
new leads I have got it in first month? How many qualifications happened in 1 month? How many leads I won? How many projects? So this is where we forecast our ideas.
Mhm.
I have received 50 leads. I have converted 25 in a month. And
Yep.
the forecast is we have 10 projects next month, and then we have 10 projects in the following month. So you are
Forecasting. Yep.
forecasting things with the help of all of these reports that requested by the business, right? So
Mhm.
each line in this report has a meaning, which any solution, and that will be your next role. You start
Yep.
your role as a junior admin, where you create things and you support the users. Then you become a good data administrator, where you create things, and then you become senior administrator, which means you also guide and you write and you become like expert in the same system, right? So this is something a path. And some people, if they don't want to be a senior, they can become a junior consultant to kick off their
Yep.
consulting journey at the same time.
Mhm.
And I believe this is what you want to do. You want to be a consultant, right?
Right, Cam.
So no, that's
Right.
good one. I
Yeah.
think yeah. So this is the first journey of the lead conversation, where we talk about different statuses, different inquiry dates, and that's why it's very important. And we will implement this in the demo org. That's what I graded. Okay.
Mhm.
And obviously, once we create, then obviously I will help you how we can present back, right? Because there is
Yep.
a way. Right now, we are discussing the requirements. Then there is a word called playback. It's very important. So, whatever I implement, how can I play back those things,
Ah.
right? Then, after, obviously, you prep work for your whole interview journey.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna keep talking, keep talking, keep
Yep.
talking on the same things. And
Until I get it.
oh yeah, that's why like
Yeah.
this is the meaning of these tasks what we're doing right now, because
Yeah.
otherwise um think about, we are all human mind. As soon as I turn
Yeah.
off laptop, you know what, we forget.
Will forget something. Yeah.
We forget things. I don't know the next thing, man.
I'm I'm guilty with
And
that. I just like that's why I'm keep
that's
watching it again and again. Our video documentary. So it's just like reminding me stuff.
Exactly, exactly. Right. So now let's move down to next section. We spend good time on the project time tracking and stuff, right? So again, think about it. Project name, client name, look, start date, end date, status,
Yeah.
assigned, and assigned contractors as well. So we need to know how many contractors I have assigned to this project and how many suppliers I have assigned to this project. We
Mhm.
need the list of items, we need the dates, and we may need a calendar. This is something we need to add. So again,
Sure.
so this is, can you note down 2 points which you need to add? Number one, after this point, you need to add the queue management.
Queue
Yeah,
management. Yeah.
queue management, and up to here, when we talk about here, we also need a calendar after this, like so that
Ah,
we have centralized place where we can see all the appointments basically. Appointments like for this month, next month. So Salesforce does have ability calendar where you can see everything, or any CRM they have a calendar. I'm keep saying Salesforce. Wow.
it's Salesforce and other CRM.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Even-
Right. And then, oh yeah, here is already covered, man. Sorry, I haven't seen this lines actually. I missed it as well. My bad. So yeah, look,
Okay.
report type either as a calendar view, but we do have a calendar view. Plus, you can actually create dashboards with this thing. But
Hmm.
that's fine. We did not touch the dashboards yet because we are
Yeah.
covering dashboards. Dashboards will come into the solution side, and that's what we cover in the playback. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Now let's talk about equipment utilization, and that's we need, yeah, that's very tricky. I think for this particular project, we will keep some limited equipments.
Yeah.
We will talk definitely. We'll create a separate, some kind of custom solution for this. How are we going to manage these equipments, and we can add on it. Okay.
Yep.
And then at the end, we have the overall. All leads are tracked and conversations monitored effectively. That's the requirement from business. Contracted data is up to date and assigned. Event project managed with timelines with clear reporting on progress. Good. That's the highlights. And this is the end of your use case one kind of a draft thing. And I believe you have the second solution as well, right?
Yep. It's in the bottom, I believe. That
Yeah,
one.
and I think that's this one.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
And yeah, definitely. You can see my screen, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Carl. So obviously we have covered our draft one regarding all of the event management. I know we had to change a couple of our titles, and there are some things we wanted to add. Now,
Yeah.
this is kind of our second part of the session, which is a continuation of how to create a use case. And obviously you
Yeah.
managed to create two different type of use cases,
Yep.
and obviously in each use case you get different type of information, and that basically help us to prove our journey basically, right? So how the journey
Yep.
works, so if I'm comparing now with one and two,
Yep.
this one, this is all correct. And we were talking about to merge, and I believe you have already done it, which is correct. And we were also talking about contractors and suppliers,
Yep.
because this is our company requirement. Now, under the main flow, so this is your master now. Are you keeping this one as a master?
The first one comes.
So let's have a look.
This
So
one. Yeah.
event management. Okay. Oh, this is, oh, yes. So this is your master document where we're talking about number one, the correct project overview. Then we talk about the problem. Yes. We want to fix the messy lead management, contract
Yeah.
management, event management, no clear insight, no progress, hard to scale. Well, yeah, that's correct. And if I compare with the draft version, which has actors, yeah, I like
Yeah.
it. Which has some preconditions, yes, we do like it. But it doesn't mention anything about the problems, correct?
Yeah.
Why a business want this kind of approach. Am I right?
Mm.
So
Yeah.
that's why we need this document more than the other one. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
keep flipping, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to clear everyone, guys, this is for the viewers. We are not sharing these documents online or any one of you. If you want to have a look, you can only watch these documents in the YouTube video because it's a Carl's hard work. He's done wicked work to create these documents, and we both have spent good time ChatGPT, Gemini, because everybody use AI nowadays, and it's about training our own AI to get the right answers. So basically, that's what we're learning: how to gather information utilizing our ChatGPT or Gemini or any other AI tool that's your favorite. So we do
Yeah.
use and we like it and we're working on it. Okay. Now, coming back to our first draft, and is and this is solution. Brilliant. So now lead management, capture lead automatically. Yes. Website media and all automation. Yes. Deadlines for leads, contractor management plus supplier. This is what you integrated now. So
Yeah.
we need to manage how the contract management work, how the supplier management works. So we do
Hmm.
need, definitely we do need this, because otherwise we won't be able to split our own business where we tracking these things. Either we need a type, we need a separate object, or we need some kind of layouts, which we can see
Yeah.
how we manage in the Salesforce. I'm not going to talk solution. That will be your second talk when you
Yeah.
start building your environment. Then obviously you need to add information about the contractor assigned, then event management tracking, time management. Yes, I think we all discussed this previously, which is good. Now, application. Yeah, we need management leads, we need manage contracts, then tracking, then generate auto. Aha, that's brilliant. That's my goal.
Yeah.
So I think here, if I look the other document, report, uh,
Yeah.
they are better version. So if you
Hmm.
can take this part,
Yeah.
merge here,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So which means you will have better insight
And
when you
yeah.
create the document,
Yeah.
right? So question for you,
Yeah.
as
Come
a
question.
as a learner, as a learner, did you know you can create these kind of use cases with ChatGPT?
At first, no, not really, because I was like, how ChatGPT will know this kind of stuff?
Mm-hmm.
But once I started it, like just brainstorming with your help, and we just like it just like I just write something like related to my use case, and then it just like boom, it ChatGPT is like giving me some
So
like solution problems, and the goal of the company, why they want to implement Salesforce or other CRM. And yes, um, it's not
it,
possible. It's not impossible
it's kind
with
of
the use of AI.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of giving you a framework which
yeah,
makes everybody's life easy. And exactly,
yeah,
you know what, this is not a new thing. I'm talking to many consultants previously as
yeah,
well. You know, people used to spend a lot of time to creating a use case because they need to sit down one to one with
yeah,
different stakeholders within the business to get
yeah,
the insight about the business, because not
yeah,
everybody know, or if you're hiring a business analyst just to do this job, it was very a mission impossible thing. But now,
mhm, yeah,
before you get, every business has a process, right?
yeah,
but at least you get some kind of structure or framework so
Yeah,
that you can improve, and at least you have a base and you're more
yeah,
focused, and then you can work on it.
yeah,
That's the benefit.
yeah, yeah. I think what helps me with this document, my drop use case is a raw, and it just like helped me to understand the business itself, like how the business thinks, the stakeholder, how they think, how what do they want for,
Yeah,
for the business.
exactly. Now, I'm not saying we are end of this sessions or anything, but let's say if I take your feedback for the viewers
Yep,
during this journey up to what we covered, we haven't covered anything, any major.
yep,
Any any quick tip for the viewers?
yeah. I think the tip is just like it's very simple. Um, think like a consultant. I
Uh-huh.
mean, and also when using ChatGPT or other AI tool, you need to visualize and you need to have a good prompt. You
Yep,
know, that's it. Come.
that's it. Right, good. And I believe we're going to talk about demo later on. I will ask you a question about why do you think demo is important, but we will
Yeah,
cover that part in our next video once you are in the mid of your demo work, and we'll take it from there. It will be very exciting for that. Okay?
excited. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
definitely. But no, Carl, thank you so
Yeah,
much. I know it's not easy to come on front face with anybody, and it's courage. Because coming on live and talking, even it's a recording, not everyone can. People are very shy. They don't talk.
yeah,
They don't know what's the
yeah,
need. And I want people to come and talk to me. It's very
yeah,
hard. But
yeah,
you are such a great personality in that sense. And obviously,
mm,
this will help you in interview. You can
yeah,
talk a lot, which is
yeah,
what as a consultant is the requirement.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just add into that, Kamsi, just like for the your our viewers is don't be shy. I mean, if you really want to pursue this career, you need to step up and do the work. Like Kamsi is there to help you, but you need to put the work in
Yep. You
as
need to
well.
talk.
Yeah,
You need to talk.
talk as well. I still
Definitely. No, thank
Kams, I
you.
still remember our first
Yeah, let's
session.
let's end the session at this
Yep.
stage for now. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and please
Thank you, guys.
stay in touch. You got all my social contacts. Obviously, go to my about page. I'm not that level of YouTuber who does fancy icons in there.
Yeah.
I'm just a coach, guys. So speak to me anytime. I'm a simple person, and I'm here to help you guys. Thank you, everyone. But yeah,
Bye, guys.
all right. Take care. Bye.